Burnasway here, Burnasway.com, bringing a training log video with commentary. This is week 2 of off-season 8. Really behind on my training logs once again. Just kind of gets hard to keep everything in order and in a timely fashion. Sometimes we get a little busy. This is week 2. It's going to be pretty short because if you kept up with any of my training log stuff, at least that I've had over Elite FTS thus far, you'll know that I'm having some more injury issues. They just keep stacking up. It kind of really sucks. So this is going to be short and sweet, and I'll just talk about what I can. So this is only week 2, and I was squatting 335. I got to 10, I think. I'm relatively happy with this. This is when I was starting to have some knee issues. It was in my right knee. It's on the adductor side. I was able to squat fine, and generally squatting patterns weren't giving me issues, which usually you would think if you're having knee problems, squat would be the problem, but generally my issues have been with sumo deadlifting, which makes me believe that there's an adductor issue. I'm going to talk about everything with the knee stuff that I've learned thus far, because this recording is literally 2 weeks behind, so I know a lot more before I did this recording, but we're going to try to keep that to a minimal to at least talk about the training sessions or lack thereof. So some back down work, some low box squats. I mean, this is basically the same stuff that I did as week 1, just a little more weight, and I thought I was making some good progress on the knee stuff. I thought, you know, it's just some overused stuff. It's not a big deal. I'll just keep rehabbing it, do some soft tissue work, and I'll be okay. Managed to get through this day relatively fine, with no issues. Then the following day, had some max effort upper work, just kind of continuing to build off of what I'd been doing with the foam board and stuff. So this Saturday, though, with the squat stuff, had some pretty barbell lifters down. They were like 3 or 4 weeks out for their beats. So they're ready to need some monolift time, take some of their bigger, heavier temps, get some coaching, get some help, be in a good atmosphere before they get ready to go to their meet. And then here are these extra low wide stance box squats, and I'll tell you now, I think at least these might have been some of my problem, being that low, getting my adductor that far stretched out. I don't know if I had the actual mobility enough to get that low and that wide. Hindsight's 2020, so won't be seeing me do those anytime soon, and again, at least until my hamstrings are better. I mean, at least lets me know some stuff. But anyways, about the bench pressing that's coming up here. Honestly, just kind of a moderate day of benching, to be honest. I initially wanted 10 on this set that I took, but between work schedules and being busy and having a bunch of different stuff go on, it just wasn't in the cards, so I just shut it down at 8 with the foam board. This foam board is pretty much my half board. I don't have a half board. I'm too lazy to go make one. I actually like this foam because it lets the bar dip in a little bit, and it actually forces you to stay tighter, and you do get a little bit of a rebound off of it, I guess you could say. It replicates more of your body than it does a board, and I think that's what I like about it. So I've always had some good transfer over from whenever I use this. It's a good marker of where I'm at without actually having to bench a full range of motion. But like I said in the other video that I made weeks ago at this point, that you know, I'm basically trying to help my guys get through their meet prep, and I'm just kind of jumping in and doing what I can at the time being. So pretty much that's where this fell into place. I was trying to get a top set of 10, and then I kind of missed it. So nothing too crazy, but a decent bench day. Going to talk about dynamic effort, because there is no dynamic upper effort. Man, there is no dynamic effort upper body work on this video, and my lower is incredibly limited. That's when I started to really start having some knee issues, and I started to say, you know what, screw it, I need to go get some help with this knee. I kind of felt it during box squatting, but it wasn't all that bad. I was kind of like, you know, it just didn't feel 100%. You know, I cut my set short. Instead of doing 10, I did 8, and I said, you know what, I think that's it. That's all it's got for today. Let's go into pulls, get some accessory done, just get the hell out of here, and see if I can, you know, salvage a dynamic day next week. Pretty much that didn't happen. By the time I got the pulls, I got up to like a little over 3 plates, and my knee was just freaking killing me. So I fucking shut it down. Pardon my language, but it was just one of the shittiest training days that I've had in a long, long time. Nothing felt good. Everything felt heavy. My knee felt like a bag of shit. So I didn't even do any accessory work or anything. I literally just cleaned up my deadlift bar, went inside, ate some food and some cookies, and just called it a day. I mean, I just wasn't in the mood. And then so my dynamic upper day was rushed, didn't have time to film it. At that point, I said, you know what, I'm going to finish my dynamic upper effort cycle the following week, and figure something else out and pretty much call it. So that's all I've got for this training video log. I'm going to have one up with week 3 and 4 recapping everything. So that's all I've got. Any questions or things, just leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, keep up with my stuff over at elitefts.com.